This show's called Drewz Viewz. I'm doing Car Tuesday with Steven Universe, so check it out, okay? Now people love the verse, like, subscribe even. Now let's sit back and watch me watch it. Steven! Hey, we got Drewz Viewz here, back for a little Car Tuesday, reacting to them cartoons on Tuesday with Steven Universe, going strong with Season 5 of The Verse. Today I'm up to, I believe, episode 13 and 14. Last time on, we had some space exploits. I was feeling a little Guardians of the Galaxy vibe. At a certain point, it was a little Star Wars vibe. So Lars, Connie and Steven popped back through Lars's head. He's got the whole Misfit Gems crew working for him now. They ran afoul of this gem called Emerald. Yeah, it was like a cheesy kind of villain vibe from her, but they stole her ship. She didn't want to destroy the ship, though, because she liked it so much. So Lars used that to get back at her, to get around her, with using Steven and Connie. So Stevani came back out. There was a little side part with him being jealous still of Sadie, but then getting over it because he's doing bigger things now. And then in the second episode, which apparently was nominated for an Emmy, someone told me, so that's cool. It was all Stevani. Apparently that's also the only episode that Steven technically doesn't appear in because it's Stevani the whole time. I was positing that that's the case because Connie won't be able to like breathe in space and all that stuff. I don't know if that's true or not, but that one dealt with them just trying to survive, and then they fell asleep and had a dream, and it was kind of like the diamonds coming back into their dream sort of thing, but they were seeing like kind of a flashback of Yellow Diamond and Pink Diamond. I think they were Pink Diamond in the dream, and Yellow Diamond, probably because of Connie's influence, had like Connie's mother's face and all this stuff, but it seemed like it was a real thing that happened with Yellow and Pink Diamond, where I guess Yellow Diamond, or no, Pink Diamond wanted more responsibility, I guess, or, I mean, she was being really bratty, like, saying, I want to go to war, I want my own army, all this stuff. So based on that, it seems like Pink Diamond's younger than Yellow Diamond. She was like being like childish, like, and small. She was smaller, literally, too. So it seems like she's younger and was begging Yellow Diamond to like let her have her own, you know, troops, our own planet, and all that stuff. So it's probably the seeds of why she wanted to colonize Earth and all that. But at the end of the episode, they got back on Lars' ship, I believe. So we'll see if they're still in space this time, if they're going back to Earth, or whatever happens. I'm ready to find out, though. Okay, so it was a pretty feel-good episode. They did a hard turn from the space stuff back to Beach City, or Empire City as well, I guess. Another Sadie-ish episode of the band. I gotta say, I really like the music from Sadie Killer and the... Sadie Killer and the Suspects. I forgot already, but... Sadie Killer and the Suspects. This show obviously has a ton of music and a lot of different episodes, but I'm liking the vibe of the Sadie Killer stuff for sure. And like I said, they're lucky they got Greg on board here with his deep pockets to give them some high production value. But also as another thing with, you know, the mother-daughter issues. So I guess that wasn't really her mom. It was Greg's, you know, friend or old booker or whatever. But then she's saying she wishes the mom was there. So I guess, you know, good on Barb. She did like learn her lesson a little bit. She is backing off. Her daughter's an adult now, and she's, you know, and even apart from that, you know, when they had the blow up in that other episode that I referenced, Barb, I guess, learned that to back off a little bit and let Sadie live her own life, which is good. But it's also good that Sadie is now saying, you know, I'll invite her to the next show and everything like that. Because like Greg was kind of giving the talk saying his parents weren't supportive of him, I guess. It's good to have supportive parents as well. I mean, it's always kind of, I guess, like a little in-between thing. You don't want your parents to be too hard one way or the other. The middle ground is usually the best for a lot of things, but this in particular, and like I'm saying this, like I have no kids myself or anything, so I don't really know what it's like. I can only think about it from the child's perspective with my parents and everything like that, or other people's parents I know. But I think it's a good thing to be, you know, moderate to some extent. Which if Barb's on the path now, that's good. And yeah, and the song was like about being a ghost or whatever. That's pretty fitting for Sadie's character as well. Like people are calling her Donut Girl. Even her bandmates, like until recently, only knew her as Donut Girl. Other people around town, she has kind of felt invisible to a lot of people, I guess. So I guess she's channeling all that past history into her lyrics now. So yeah, it's cool. And they did the whole, I guess, Steven filming the whole time with the old school camera. I kind of wonder if people watching this show as it airs, like kids watching it, even know, like, get the reference. Because for me, being a little bit older, like, I remember back in the 90s and stuff, you know, my dad had like a huge, you know, video camera, and it looked like that, kind of a little bit grainy footage. You know, when you watch something filmed off those cameras, it looks a certain way, which is what they were going for in this one. But obviously it's way different nowadays, so I wonder if, you know, 11, 12-year-old kids now even get that reference. But so yeah, and I praised Estelle in the first episode for good voice work and everything. I'll praise Kate Micucci here too, the voice actor of Sadie. She has a good singing voice, obviously, and does a good job with the character, so good on you, Micucci. And yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode of Drewz Viewz Car Tuesday. Join me back next time when we see what's going on with the verse here, see if we go back in space, see what we learn more about the diamonds. I don't know what we're gonna do, but join me back for it. Do subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Come on, why wouldn't you do it if you're watching it at this point? If you're still watching this and you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Click that subscribe button, you know? Until next time, I'm out of here. Peace.
That's all, folks. Thanks for watching.